Alright, I'm back at y'all with another one. Today I got a video about Meek Mill calling some random guy a thief. And then right after that, the feds linked dude to a $234,000 dime heist. I ain't even gonna waste y'all time. Let's get into it.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Pull me up, my name's Saladin Reddy. Salahudin. My last name is Reddy, R-E-D-D-Y. I'm not no sucker nigga to none of that shit, snitch to that shit. Pull it up. My date of birth is February 28th, 1987. Pull that shit up. I bet you niggas can't give it up like that. Hey Meek, you know who I am, Meek. Hey Meek. Hey Meek, you's a bitch. Nigga, you call me a nigga, you lost your mind. Why you don't got no respect for me, dog?
I was like, yo, he said you a rat. I'm like, damn, who you told on?
We not gonna even entertain things.
Nah, he was like, yo, it's like, yeah, yo, he's not like that. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo. So now I'm trying to figure out who you are. But,
all right, this is who I am. I'm Dean. I am a whole lot of hats.
I don't know, man. Like I feel like all the people who Meek Mill he's cool with his friends, his entourage. I feel like he kind of fall out with everybody. Like, is that weird? Like, is it him or is it them? Like, but usually he be like, well, damn, if he falling out with everybody, it must be him. But I mean, I don't know. I guess dude be in his feelings all the time, and we grown men, man. Men don't like that,
Yeah. I'm gonna wear a lot of hats. I do a lot of different stuff. Yeah, that was my boy. But now, that's how it go. But what I'm trying to do in Philly is something totally different.
High-stake heist in Northeast Philadelphia. Police are looking for 3 suspects. They say stole about $20,000 worth of meat from parked tractor trailers.
Now, a similar crime unfolded just a few months ago in South Philadelphia.
Them boys is hitting tractor trailers for loads of meat. Like, they acting like some crackheads.
Dime heist, or as you ladies mentioned, dime and dash. But what you saw here today was essentially dimes as far as the eye could see, scattered all over this parking lot here at Franklin Mills. And now that it's all cleared up, you can only imagine how long it took and how difficult it was to clean up all of those coins.
Fam, this video a little different, and I mean this respectfully. Whether you think the Philadelphia rapper Meek Mill was right or wrong on how he handled this situation, let me ask you a real question. This ain't rap, this ain't social media, this real life. Imagine growing up with somebody, the same neighborhood, the same school, same dreams, then one day that person becomes a household name. Not just rich, not just famous, but one of the biggest artists to ever come out your city. The type of success that only comes around once every few generations. The type of success that changed family trees. And because y'all came up together, you spent years helping the main thing be the main thing. You're not the rapper, you're not the celebrity, but people know who you are. People know your face. People know your role. People know if something happened, you would have put your life on the line for that movement. Now imagine doing all that, and one day it's over. The friendship, the business, the access, the opportunity, everything. Now you're in your mid-30s. For the first time in over a decade, you gotta figure out all this without him. Because whether people want to admit it or not, that's where this story begins today. Not with an arrest, not with an indictment, not with a federal courtroom, but with a friendship. A friendship that started in elementary school. A friendship that eventually helped build one of Philadelphia's biggest success stories. And a friendship that ended so publicly that fans are still debating who's right and who's wrong years later. See, depending on who you ask, Dean Reddy was either a loyal friend who got cut off, or he was exactly who Meek Mill said he was. And that's where things get interesting. Because while the internet was arguing, while interviews was being done, while fans was picking sides, federal investigators were quietly building a case that will eventually accuse Dean and several others of participating in one of the most bizarre theft conspiracies Philadelphia has ever seen. We're talking about televisions, liquor, seafood, appliances, 19 alleged truck thefts, and eventually nearly $250,000 in U.S. stolen dimes. Now before we get to any of that, before we get to the text messages, before we get to the surveillance, before we break down the federal indictment, let's first answer one question. Who exactly is Dean Reddy? But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, on give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it.
They said I needed to make another PSA. Listen, if you ever wish payday came sooner, this might actually help. It's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful tools. And one of the main tools lets you access up to $750 of your paycheck in advance if you switch over with Current. You get a full set of features like the paycheck advance, overdraft, the bill card, and more. Whether you want to build credit or a smoother way with managing your money, it actually handles everything in one app. I actually like the app myself. That's why I partner with them. And right now they're giving away $75 for anyone who signed up using my QR code or use the link that's in my bio. Once you scan the QR code, it'll take you directly to the sign-in page. Enter the normal steps, enter your information, order your current card. Once you're done with that, it'll prompt you to a section with promo code. Make sure you enter the promo code, the family. That link automatically unlocks the $75. Make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss out. So let's check out this video.
I ain't never been there. That bothered me.
I think it would bother anybody.
It's my reputation. You see how they calling him gay? That shit bothering him. That bothered me, you calling me a robber from you, but my homie, you calling me a snake. You somebody that I protected, you gotta think about how that's like, you gotta think about like how that's like making me.
And this is really like one of Meek Mill's best friends. And you know what I mean? And it's like, you out here, you the bag, I'm always protecting you. I always protected you just as a friend in general, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean, you getting money, I ain't hating, I'm still doing my thing. I'm still stuck in the street, but I'm still looking out for you. I'm still making sure you good. And then you turn around and start calling me all kind of names and acting like you ain't fucking with me for whatever reason, but you obviously didn't really explain that to me, and that's not cool. But let's get right back into it.
Look, people treated me a total different way than they always treated me because of my friend with a loud voice in the industry saying I did this to him.
Do you think
under the covers though? He not even speaking up with his chest.
Do you think
know
that
what I'm
kind of
saying?
like puts you in the outs with a lot of people who they be like, oh, we can't
It
fuck
don't
with
put me. It don't put me in the house with him, but it give me that. I can't fuck with him. Why would I want to? I'm gonna look at you funny if you snaked your millionaire friend. Why you snake him? Why you do that? That's corny of you. I would understand anybody being mad at me if I did that, but that's not the scenario.
Or is it you? Maybe, maybe not. Hopefully by the end of this video, with some of the facts we presented, the audience will tell me what they think. But that was Dane 4 years ago, doing an interview with DJ Academics on his podcast. 2 weeks before that interview, him and Meek Mill had went live. You will later check it out. Meek Mill said Dane broke into his house. A lifelong friend. Dane debunked those claims. Go on a rant online, which led to a DJ Academics interview. And we're gonna check out more of that as well. But let me say this, Dane made it clear to DJ Academics, he don't rob people, that's not his MO.
So the problem is Meek Mill feel like Dean broke into his house for whatever reason. You know, well, he the only one. He's one of the only ones that know where I live, and he's the one that be doing all these robberies and heists. But even if he is doing all that, like, why would he do it to you? Obviously, he's going another route to try to get the bread. And if he felt like he needed to rob you or break into your house and steal something, you obviously wasn't feeding him. So come on, man. Like, come on, man.
His good friend. But the feds say months prior to that interview, Dane wasn't just robbing anybody. He was robbing workers with his crew, transporting goods on the highway and taking those funds, trying to be a manager for a Detroit artist. I can't make this up. And just months after that interview, Dane would get arrested by the feds. But let's slow down and talk about who Dane is and what led up to that. Well, his real name is Salahuddin Reddy. Born in Philadelphia and publicly known for being a long-time associate and childhood friend of Meek Mill.
Around with real niggas all day, like real type of niggas that do something to you, hurt you with something, man. That rap really, shit ain't about nothing for real, man.
Very early on, Dane was known to carry Meek Mill personal items, be his right-hand man, and a man that could vouch for him. And Dane has a big family in Philadelphia who was known and known to get busy. And during the pandemic, Meek Mill was in a public relationship with Nicki Minaj. And things would turn sour. It was reports that Meek Mill broke into her crib, and then Meek Mill had rumors that his right-hand man, Dean, went into his house and robbed over $200,000 in high-profile incidents. But that statement only came from Meek Mill during Dean's live, after he went live and talked about the fallout between him and his homie. Check it out.
The law. Pull me up. My name's Saladin Reddy. Salahudin. My last name is Reddy. R-E-D-D. I'm not no sucker, none of that snitch, none of that. Pull it up. My date of birth is February 28th, 1987. Pull that shit up. I bet you niggas can't give it up like that. Hey Meek, you know who I am, Meek. Hey Meek, you's a nigga. You call me a nigga. You lost your mind. Why you don't got no respect for me, dog? Yeah, Shady punched me up. Yeah, but why you don't got no respect for me? You call me, I took care of you and protected you and shit like that, dog. What's wrong with you? You lost your mind, man. You back on them drugs, man. Hey, Ern, you know Ern ain't gonna hit nothing in no hesitation, bro. Chill, bro. Stop. Cuz, Meek, I like when y'all all here. So
It's crazy because they all trying to team up on him, but the thing about dude Dean is I'm seeing, like, he's admitting certain things. He ain't trying to cap about nothing. Like, he's like keeping it all the way a buck, or like what they would say in Philly, keeping it all the way a bing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see no shady work from him right now, but let's keep going.
Now, I could really get my shit. Now everybody get here. Which one of y'all niggas got more money than me besides Meek Mill? All right, because that's what Meek like to talk about. All right, now, Meek Mill, you's a sucker. You pick nobody on from here, bro. Let's get to this nut. You a weirdo, bro. You said that did I break in your house? Did I break in your house? Let's do this. Did I break in your house? I ain't gonna disrespect nobody else. I'm about to do some real shit right here, yo. Anybody that I cursed out on here, anybody else, I apologize, because this wasn't for y'all. This was for me and him, bro. I apologize to y'all if I said y'all name on here in a bad way. I ain't mean no harm, but I wanted him on here. I got him where I wanted him at. Y'all got beef with me? Y'all can figure it out. However y'all figure it out. Cool. Cuz I got you right where I want you at, beloved. Now, what's up with me and you? Did you say I robbed your house? Or you said I didn't? Because that's what I really care about, bro. You keep on letting people think that man, did I rob your house? Say it. Say it wasn't me. Say that it wasn't me. Nigga, I ain't robbed your house. I would have took it like I said. I would have never played with you like this.
And that's what I mean. Like, you know what I mean? Like, certain caliber of niggas, you know, they don't have to go behind your back and backdoor you and just break into your house and steal something. Like, if he's a high caliber type dude, he just gonna put the thing to his face and straight strap him. Like, that's what he's gonna do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what a real street nigga would do. Like, all that going around the backyard and all that. No, I'm head up, man. Face to face with you, so you know what's going on, man. Especially if he know that Meek Mill ain't even like that. Like, why would I gotta do that? Like, I'm gonna just take it off you, like. But no, I'm your friend, so I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't go around the back door and break into your house and try to take your money and whatever else. You know what I mean? Like,
I never took nothing from you. I would never robbed you. Did I rob your house? Why you say that? Why you do that? Why you get off here now, you nut? Why you say I did that, you sucker? Did I rob your house? Talk, you know what I just did last month, bro. Why are you saying that? You crazy. Yo, Karen, Toy, and all them ain't got nothing to do with this. You talking about girls. We talking about did I rob your house? Get off this topic. Did I ever slime you out, nigga, or do anything bad to you, bro? Did I ever treat you other good? Because me and you was talking every day before I seen you, bro. I mean, you remember you was saying, then they gonna think everything crazy. They gonna be looking at us like this. I said, I don't care how people look at me, cuz. Stop acting like that, bro. Stop acting like you just this tough guy, bro, and you ain't got no compassion in your heart. You is not this tough guy, bro. Stop acting like that. That's why you should have never took that pill. You never fell in love with it to go crazy. Bro, frustrating me, man. Bro, all I need for you to tell these people is that I never slimed you out. I never snaked you. I never did nothing to you, bro. You stole from Rock 24. Did I steal from you? That's my cousin. Did I steal from you? I took it. I took it from Rock? Cool. All right, bye. No, I did that. Cool. I raised my hand today. I did that. That's what I did. Rock, I'm sorry. I apologize. I got money now, bro. I could give you whatever the fuck you asked me for. How about that? Now, Meek, did I rob your house? Tell him to answer that.
So, as you can see, he's not denying that he be doing shit to niggas, but he feels some type of way because Meek Mill keeps saying that Dean did something to him, and Dean feels some type of way because he probably really didn't do that. So now he really feels some type of way. It's not like I said, he's admitting certain things, but there's this one thing he got a problem with is Meek Mill saying that he broke into his house and took $200,000. So
Going around that pussy, since you like to call niggas that, the fuck? Did I rob you? Did I rob you? You a lame. You had these people thinking that I was a sucker nigga, bro. Did I rob you, bro? That nigga's a clown. You can't speak on it, bro. Did I rob you? All right, then. Now we got to that. Why you erase the part out your message? Because I'm not that, right? Why you erase the part out your...
And you see Meek Mill is responding, but Meek Mill never said that he robbed him. Like, he won't say that. He'll say all this other little sad stuff of what he did to other people, but he won't say that, yeah, you robbed me, like, and that's weird.
I sent you in our DMs because I'm not that, right? Because we talked about it before I saw you and we hashed out our problems, bro. And you said, dang, I didn't think that you did it, bro. You said that, bro. So why I got a problem with you? I got a problem with you because you're not telling it to the people. You letting the people think that I'm a crumb. Tell the people that I didn't rob your fucking house. Or tell the people that I did it. You can clear this up right here, bro. I'm gonna go my way. That's what I'm saying. You's a sucker. I know who you is. You nigga, I took up for you our whole life, man. Slow your roll, nigga. You better start respecting when you talk to me. You better start... Boy, I guarantee you don't want to meet up with me. You in New York, I will come up there. I got a Range Rover, nigga, and it's gonna massage my back the whole ride, nigga. You know it. You got him. You got him. Out here, bro. I ain't finna rob you. Telling people I robbed you, nigga. Fuck is...
And see, even in the comments, if you can see right there, they laughing talking about Meek Mill won't answer, and that's what I mean. Like, he can't answer the question. But why?
With you. No, he ain't gonna answer, RB. No, he ain't gonna answer. No, I didn't rob him. Hanging so good. You rich and man. Bye, y'all, man. That nigga crazy. I did not rob him, bro. I'm gonna check that DMTP. Soon as I get off of live, I got 6,000 people in here waiting for your cousin to say if I robbed him or not, bro. He needs to just say I didn't do it, bro, so people could stop saying that I'm a crumb and do business with me, bro. He's stopping my business. He drawing on me, bro. He stopped me. Just answer the question, did I rob you? That's why people don't want to deal with me. Listen, I'm gonna break this down right here, bro. Look, a person with a wealthy friend. One day they are no longer friends. The wealthy friend said that the person that didn't have the wealth robbed them. The wealthy friend is also famous with a big voice, a big loud platform, and saying that people telling the whole world in his...
So basically, the reason why he won't say it is because he's trying to blackball him. Dude is trying to obviously be somebody's manager. He want to be a manager as far as in the rap game. He want to do things. And Meek Mill, obviously, you didn't produce the money to help your friend to be able to do that, which I don't think that would have cost a lot to be able to help him get in that manager position, that manager role. And obviously you didn't. Obviously you never really was feeding your peoples. So I don't know. It's a messed up situation. Like,
that the person that was once his friend that he talked about all the time and had with him robbed him. Nobody in the world like that friend no more. Right or wrong, y'all? All right, now cool. I'm that friend that said that was the robber. Nobody likes me no more. Everybody look at me like I'm just this crazy ass dude. I'm a slime ball. Don't do business with him. Do this. He's a crumb. I can't trust him. He this. He that. I ain't nothing but.
and I see somebody said, well, he robbed his cousin. So what makes you think that he wouldn't rob Meek Mill? We don't know the backstory on his cousin. We don't know if his cousin ever backdoored him before. Like, and you know, some niggas take that to the heart. Like, even though that's your cousin, that's your blood. You know, some people might let it go, but other dudes, they want that get back. Believe me, I've seen it all before.
Dude, always been that to that boy. Now, when I say that I rob him, he never answered because he know the truth. I did not rob him. Y'all, I did not rob that guy. That guy had everybody looking at me like I'm a crump. I would not want to do business with a person who just now fucked up a relationship with a millionaire. Why did you fuck up a relationship with a millionaire instead of conducting good friendship and business with that person? That millionaire only know how to conduct business with other millionaires and other famous people. We don't know how to help the people that's underneath that don't have money. That millionaire say he's a boss, but it's not that. That millionaire is a dick eater. That millionaire is a male groupie, is a fame groupie. I'm not saying nothing wrong, bro. I'm not saying nothing out of pocket. I'm not saying not one lie. I ain't say a lie yet. Meek, you a nut. That's what I told you in the young. So you a selfish nut. You was a cornball.
Now, shortly after, Dame would go do an interview months later in early 2024. But before then, the feds say while he had a falling out with Meek Mill trying to create his own way, Dame had just came home from a shooting that he said he had nothing to do with, had to serve 4 years, and now trying to find ends to meet and pay the bills. Federal prosecutors say a crew in Philadelphia wasn't chasing fame, they was chasing packed tractor trailers. According to a superseding indictment from January 1st through July 31st, 2023, Raheem Savage, Ronald Byrd, Hanif Palmer, Malik Palmer, Sakeem Dixon, Douglas Mathis, Hakeem Palmer, Morris Kenneth Dixon, and Dean Reddy were accused of joining a cargo theft conspiracy. The government say the method was simple. Find trailers parked overnight, wait until they were unattended or until the driver was asleep. Use bolt cutters and tools, break into the trailers, steal whatever was inside to split the money, including pay whoever acted as a lookout. The indictment say the crew moved stolen goods through Philadelphia using vehicles like a black 2021 Dodge Ram and a white 2008 box truck. What made this case different was how they allegedly stole. January 27, 2023, near 2722 Commerce Way in Philadelphia, prosecutors say members of the conspiracy stole 36 LG TVs from a tractor trailer. Afterwards, Douglas Matthews allegedly texts Sakeem Dixon, linked to CDW and Walmart showing the same model LG TVs. Then Mathis allegedly sent another message asking, who needs some big ass TVs? Hanif Palmer allegedly asked the group, who's selling y'all TVs for $350? Sakeem Dixon allegedly replied, me.
Whoever stole more than 3 dozen TVs from a tractor trailer while the driver was sleeping in the truck. It happened at Northeast Philadelphia Industrial Park around 1 o'clock this morning. Matt Petrillo has more on the story.
A police detective was shown Friday where the truck was parked here in Northeast Philadelphia when it was broken into early in the morning. TV after TV were stolen.
Kept feeling something moving.
James Goldsmith was sleeping in the cab of his semi when he saw a group of people who were stealing the TVs from his truck.
I could see a pickup truck parked behind me. You know, I got up and I said, I had my box on. I said, well, I better run back there or maybe I could get shot or something. I said, I'm calling the police. And they took off, you know. Yeah. They took off down the street there.
Sources say 38 42-inch TVs with a total value of more than $11,000 were stolen.
I've been driving over 20 years. I never had this happen to me, never.
February 17, 2023, near 12,600 block of Townsend Road, prosecutors say the crew stole about $15,000 worth of air conditioning units. The same day, Hannah Palmer allegedly sent Sakeem Dixon his location.
That's crazy. Them boys was stealing everything. Steaks, TVs, air conditioners. You know what I'm saying? 20 bands at a time. Like, this is crazy. Like, I would have never thought to be doing nothing like that. Them boys must have been really hurting. I guess I guess drugs wasn't it, you know what I mean? I guess the hustle game wasn't it. They wasn't good at that, so they had to do something like this, you know. But I mean, everybody ain't good at hustling. You know what I mean? If everybody was, then everybody be rich, right? You know, nah. So, you know, people got their own hustle. Some people rob, some people steal, some people hustle, people, you know. But yeah.
To say that location was right next to 12,600 Townsend Road. March 2nd, 2023, at 11606 Caroline Road, prosecutors say the crew stole about 49 cases of liquor. Afterwards, Sakeem Dixon allegedly texted the group, just hit another truck shooter. Morris Kenneth allegedly texts, look in Kyle, footstool later. Douglas Matthews allegedly followed up, we got cow feet. On March 7, 2023, on the 2800 block of Charter Road, prosecutors say about 10,000 pounds of frozen turkey wings were stolen from a truck. The next day, March 8th, Hannah Palmer allegedly texted the group, y'all got more wings? March 10, 2023, at the 2400 block of South 28th Street, prosecutors say the crew stole 11 pallets of JBS meats, frozen beef. 3 days later, Sakeem Dixon allegedly sent Serende Dixon pictures of boxes of stolen beef from JBS Meat.
Called police. The witness reported a Dodge Durango and a white SUV fleeing the scene. The driver did not know the theft occurred until police arrived, according to Bradway.
It's definitely a crime ring, a group of people. We've made arrests of members of this group. We believe it's the same group that's still working. It's just widespread.
March 17, 2023, at 11707 Caroline Road, prosecutors say members of the conspiracy, including Raheem Savage, stole 60 cases of Jose tequila. Hakeem Dixon allegedly texted Savage. Savage replied, "Liquor control board." Then Savage allegedly sent his location, which prosecutors say was adjacent to 11707 Caroline Road. Savage allegedly added, "And I need a couple cases in y'all van." March 21st, 2023, Serende Dixon allegedly texts Hakeem Dixon, "Send me names of the stuff we got so I can see if people wanted a price." On March 31st, Hanif Palmer allegedly sent the crew one of the clearest messages in the whole indictment. From TVs, appliances, liquor, and meat, we split everything. April 1st, 2023, the 9490 Bluegrass Road, prosecutors say members of the conspiracy stole 6 Continental refrigerators used a white box truck, but the incident became more serious than cargo theft. The indictment say the worker was grabbed, carried, and forced underneath a box truck while the stolen goods were unloaded. Afterwards, Raheem Savage allegedly sent messages with serial numbers from the stolen refrigerators and links to the same make and model for sale online. Then Savage allegedly asked, "So how we taking care of Bird?" Hakeem Dixon allegedly replied, "We all get one. Bird get one, Ronnie get a bean, and everybody for a lookout." April 4th, 2023, near 8501 Hergman Street, prosecutors say Hanif Palmer, Hakeem Dixon, and Hakeem Palmer stole about 8 to 12 pallets of frozen snow crab legs. Hakeem Palmer allegedly sent the group a video showing a box of frozen snow crab legs in the back of a vehicle. April 6, 2023, near the 3600 block of Allen Avenue, prosecutors say Hanif Palmer, Hakeem Dixon, Douglas Matthew, Hakeem Palmer, Serende Dixon, Dean Reddy stole about 1,150 boxes of frozen crabs from a tractor trailer. Hakeem, Serende allegedly sent each other locations right next to 3601 Allen Avenue. Ronald Bird allegedly texted a contract. They got crabs. Hakeem Dixon allegedly told a contact he has cases of crabs for sale. Serende Dixon allegedly sent Hakeem a picture of the stolen frozen crab legs and a resale price. On April 10, 2023, near 12285 McNutty Road, prosecutors say members stole about 103 Samsung TVs. Ronald Bird allegedly sent Douglas Matthews his location near that address. Then Bird and Hakeem Dixon allegedly text people saying they had 75-inch Samsung TVs for sale. Morris Kenneth allegedly messaged Bird, "Yo bro, I got a trap for TVs. 15, 6,000. Hit me up if you interested. That's 400 a watt." Then came the theft turned this case into national news. April 13, 2023, prosecutors say Raheem Savage, Hanif Palmer, Malik Palmer, Hakeem Dixon, Douglas Matthews, Hakeem Palmer, Serende Dixon, Dean Reddy stole around $234,475.80 worth of United States dimes from a tractor trailer in Philadelphia. After that theft, Serende Dixon allegedly sent Ronald Bird a picture of a bucket of United States dimes. Douglas Matthews allegedly sent the group a photo of Malik Palmer laying in the bed of a pickup truck full of dimes.
Heist, or as you ladies mentioned, dime and dash. But what you saw here today was essentially dimes as far as the eye could see, scattered all over this parking lot here at Franklin Mills. And now that it's all cleared up, you can only imagine how long it took and how difficult it was to clean up all of those coins.
At first glance, this may look like some sort of crime scene.
They're pretty busy overnight, as we can see.
But get closer and you'll see it's a dime scene.
Overnight, a carrier parked his tractor trailer.
That tractor trailer, police say, was carrying $750,000 worth of dimes. Its driver had picked up the load from the U.S. Mint.
That's crazy. Like, whoo, these boys just hit major licks. Like, major. I mean, they got all different kind of schemes. They ain't even sticking to one thing. Like, they hitting the liquor stores. They hitting TV. They hitting ACs, shrimp, steaks. I mean, they're just all around with it. Like, these boys don't got no picks.
Philadelphia.
Common practice with drivers to pick up loads. He was going to Florida. They got to park the truck for the night and they get on the road in the mornings.
He was supposed to head down the road to Florida. Why he left the trailer on its own overnight in this lot, investigators don't know. Fellow trucker Damian Lager says it just makes no sense.
No. No, it's not. You're supposed to stay with it.
Whoever did this, police say, got away with around $100,000 worth, maybe even more.
That's a lot of labor involved, too, moving that amount of weight.
A laborious load, at least 5,000 pounds. And somehow they did so in the nick of time, leaving coins cluttered and scattered everywhere.
So someone has to pick up all that change.
While cargo thefts like this aren't uncommon, especially in the Northeast area, police do say it's a change from what's usually taken.
Lamb, chicken, TVs, refrigerators, etc., taking alcohol.
Raheem Savage allegedly texted the group. Everybody switched their horns up. The next day, April 14th, Malik Palmer allegedly sent Ronald Byrd a link to the money weight calculator. He could calculate how much money weighed in different dollar bills or coin denominators. Byrd then allegedly sent the same calculator to Raheem Savage and Akeem Palmer. Savage allegedly texted the group, "We made it," and sent a screenshot of the news stories about the dime theft. April 26, 2023, at 8 Oregon Avenue, prosecutors say the crew stole about 2 pallets of frozen shrimp. Hakeem Palmer allegedly sent the group a picture of stolen boxes of shrimp in the back of a vehicle. May 7, 2023, at Ronald Byrd's direction, a person known to the grand jury allegedly exchanged thousands of dollars in stolen dimes at a coin stop machine in town center.
See, the problem with these cats, and it's the problem with a lot of these niggas, right, is that they want to send pictures, they want to work the phone, they want to text, they want to say exactly what they got, and we don't need to be using these phones and taking pictures and sending text messages that are incriminating to you and everybody else around you that's involved. And somebody always want to say that somebody told on them or whatever, but you don't know whose phone is tapped. You don't know who's doing what. You never know what another man is doing behind closed doors. You know, it's just like somebody, your man's go rob somebody, but he robbed somebody, he do some wild type shit, and then he don't even tell you. He don't even tell you. Next thing you know, you got some niggas running down on you thinking that you was involved and you wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But that's your man's, right? And that's how it be for real. Like, people just be careless about what other people could be having going on because they be dealing with different situations in their life, and they do stuff and they just don't tell people. You know what I mean? And you got to be cautious of that, like when you playing in these streets and sending text messages, because you just don't know whose phone is doing what and who's tapped in on it. But yeah.
That person allegedly sent Byrd pictures of the Coinstar receipts. May 9, 2023, Raheem Savage allegedly had dozens of cases of Malibu rum at his home, which prosecutors say had been stolen from an interstate shipment. May 10th and May 11th, Malik Palmer allegedly deposited thousands of dollars in dimes in Citadel Credit Union branches in Lansdale, Montgomeryville, Springville, Pennsylvania, then withdrew credit.
And then you go do some shit like that where after you do the dime heist, you gonna start turning thousands of dollars of dimes into banks and credit unions? Come on, man. Like, I mean, it's just you setting yourself up for failure. That's all it is. All you doing is creating a paper trail. You know what I'm saying? It's like the little kid that went up in the cabinet and he took the cereal box all the way upstairs, and then you come around the corner, you look like, what's this trail of cereal? And you walk all the way upstairs, your kid got the box of cereal on the floor eating, watching cartoons, and you like, that's all you're doing. Like, that's how you doing, and that's how you doing it. Come on, man.
All that went on the previous year. 19 thefts. The feds on a trail. Stolen from the United States Treasury Department. They ain't still go do an interview after having a public fallout with Meek Mill and say he don't steal.
His mans gave him everything. His mans did this for him.
See, they don't understand, though. Because they only saying that because they don't know me. Because I never talk. Because the show wasn't about me. I always made the show about my man. And my man always made the show about him. And made the show about us.
How did it start then? You got to give it a story, because honestly, I watched that live and I watched it a couple times because there was so many things that you dropped gems.
What you mean?
You said things that probably went over people's heads, and I was thinking about it because we're talking about we're talking about a 10-year plus type of thing.
What, relationship with me and him?
Of course.
It's way longer than that. This relationship we got deep. This ain't no. See, a lot of people looking at a celebrity rumbling with his friend just backbiting this boy and saying anything about him. I don't look at no celebrity when I see Meek. I don't see $1 million when I see that nigga. Excuse me. When I see him, I don't see that. I see somebody totally different than you see.
After 9 months after that interview, Dane.
And yo, and that's real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see your friends as a money sign, a money symbol. You see your friends for who they really are because you really know who they are. Like, you know, it's like I'm not a fan. Not looking at you like, oh, he's a millionaire, he got money, da 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 da, and he do this and he do that, and making a perception about him that's not real because I'm your real friend. This is probably a 20+ year relationship. You know what I mean? So, like you said, like how you see him, that's not how I see him.
Take a plea, withdrew his plea, then take another plea. And in June of 2026, Dean Reddy was sentenced to 94 months in federal prison, a little more than 7 years. Let me know if was it worth it. Let me know who you believe in this public fallout. But that was the story of a Philadelphia rapper who cut his right-hand man off, accused him of stealing out his house. He went to go do public interviews, once cursed out his label mate for taking a picture with him, to try to manage the artist from Detroit Peasy, to now serving over 7 years in prison to try to keep up with that image. He'll be home in about 5. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, so this is from the channel The Family, man. If you want to go see the full video on his channel, I mean, go do that. Shout out to him. Shout out to his channel. I like his channel. Got a really good channel. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think about in the comments. What, man, gets Meek Mill right to feel how he feel? Or should he at least clear that up about him saying that he robbed him and he didn't? Like, what you think? Or you think Dean is lying? Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this situation, man. That's your boy Kizzle. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I am out.